ran before I said let's fight.
No, that's impossible.
By the way,
BT Dubs is BTW. I'm gonna bust you up. Nope, I'm not coming down. Where am I? Help! Milk! Chance got $5.
the champ got 5 on it.
Back where it came from.
Go back where he came.
Ah, here we go. Oh, fun. Oh, God.
Oh, I tried to go in jump low. Don't hold for me. All right, hello YouTube. Welcome to the first of 50 podcast episode.
50! We did it!
Ooh, we made it to 50. That's crazy. Who would have? Meshy, look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us. Did you think we are gonna get here?
Eventually.
Thank you. I was gonna say, you damn right. You cannot stop the inevitable.
It's a slow pace down a long hallway.
You know, it's a metaphor for being a whore. This is a podcast where two old men talk about the video games and movies and stuff that they watch every week. I am old man number 1, and he is old man number 2.
Even though I'm older, I still have to be number 2. Big move.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. We're going to start out with our weeks. I'm going to take the Vanguard because I trust in myself. Okay, so we're waiting on new content for the first Descendant. It is a week away, so what have I been doing? Rather than continually doing the same thing that I do every night, like Pinky and the Brain, I decided, you know what? I think it's time to go back to play the story that's been going on for 2 years now. I can't believe it's been 2 years, Meshy, that this game's been out.
Been at it for a while.
Yeah, and it's been kind of really enjoyable. I think it's just the nostalgia of going back and seeing some of the stuff that we kind of like skipped through because we were just trying to get to the end of the game to do like the end game, even though we didn't know there wasn't really an end game to be had necessarily.
Right.
But it's been fun. The story has been more fun than I remember, and they've streamlined it a little bit. You don't have to do every single mission in every single area. It's more like do 1 or 2 missions in the area, then move to the next portion. So they've kind of streamlined it a little bit easier, so you're kind of getting through more of it more quickly, rather than doing kind of the same kind of mission with a new background. And I've also been messing around with builds again. Since I'm waiting on a Freyna rework in October, I was like, you know what? Let me try to just like optimize and like tweak my build a little bit. And I was having fun. Yesterday I did it for like an hour and a half. Just pause, playing with myself, and seeing how I could make Freyna work better in in-game dungeons. It's just been fun. It was fun kind of like comparing and contrasting stuff and thinking about stuff and like tweaking the knobs and like optimizing a little bit. It's been real nice. So I'm excited to see the culmination of this wonderful story that's been unfolding for 2 years. Great googly moogly. Good thing I turned off the Jesus Christ. I'm trying to stream.
Did you find a build, or is it still work in progress?
Well, no, I found what works effective because I'm doing essentially the Axiom Plains dungeons, kind of like the weekly content with solo. I haven't really bothered doing it because most of the time chat plays with me all the time. Pause. Um, I keep walking into this. I don't know.
You do, yeah.
Skibbity Riz 6-7 or whatever the fuck the kids say. I don't know. Where was I?
You're talking about chat playing with you.
It doesn't sound better out of your mouth either. But it's been fun to do content solo that I've never really had to do solo because everyone just be like, hey, let's play, because it's a communal kind of like fun game to like hop in with. Essentially, this screenshot is the like summary of my solo playthrough of the story mode. You won't see this on my YouTube playthrough, but on the first day of trying to do a story mode playthrough, I have an alt account I made like 6 months ago when I was going to originally do my playthrough anyways. It's been sitting there. I could not get money loaded. First of all, they wouldn't take my credit card information stuff. They said the account needs to be, this charge will be pended for 72 hours and you have to wait. And I was like, wait. I need to play the story as Freyna. I can't wait for that. I need this now. And they wouldn't take my money. So chat had to watch me have a crash out for an hour and a half trying to buy digital Steam gift cards from GameStop, which they wouldn't sell me. I looked at Best Buy. It was only physical cards. To gift a gift card to yourself, I had to log into my other Steam account, email a gift card to my other email, log out, then log in, then try to get it uploaded. So I finally got $100 on my Steam account, and I was like, I did it. Steam wasn't taking my payment when I tried to buy Caliber. I was having a crash out for an hour and a half. I cut it out of the entire VOD. It was so painful, and everybody was laughing so hard.
The dedication, though, most people would have just been like, you know what? Fuck it.
Meshi, had this been literally any other game with any other character, I would have said fuck it.
But you have the statue. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, this is one of those things where, the only person who was being nice the entire night was Muffins. Everybody else was just giggling and cackling.
Sorry, I'm imagining, the the Simpsons, the older ones, where Homer is has that board in front of him.
Yeah.
That's that he puts all these pictures together because it's that episode where he gets the job at the bowling alley and then has Maggie, and it says like "do it for her" on the board.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking of you with the picture of an ass, and it's just like do it for that ass.
And I did, and you could see the elation on my face, Meshi. I smiled so hard I changed ethnicities. That was every cutscene.
Hail, pale face.
Because I am literally playing in cinematic quality, and the cutscenes look really good. Like, really good. Because they're all in engine, and they look really good. So that's been enjoyable. Next week, we'll be having new content, and we'll get the culmination of the story. Those Albion city guns are going to shoot off and, like, totally going to do work in the story. I know it's going to happen, Meshi.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
One day.
It's going to
It's
happen.
going to happen.
What else have I played? Okay, so I'm still putting in some work here and there. I'm taking a passive approach and just putting in time when I feel like it. So I've been playing more Tokon. Tokon these nuts.
The PC port's so broken.
Yeah, it's still not great. They're quote unquote fixing it. It's still bad. It's Sony's publishing. They did not care. They slapped a bunch of DRM and anti-cheat and all the stuff on top of it, and it just makes it run horribly. I would say they did it maliciously to make people buy PlayStations, but I don't think they actually were that like malicious. I think they're just incompetent. Now I will say the amount of like love into just character references and whatnot is amazing. There's a lot of really cool references and stuff. So they did their homework. Um, it's really great. The gameplay is a little bit. It's a little more simplified than I would like, but I'm still having fun. Um, and wouldn't you know it, Hulk has a silly like touch of death combo that he can land pretty easily. Um, I've been messing around with Danger, the robot chick, the ex, the Danger Room personified into a robot girl.
Yeah.
She's got a Morrigan dash or an Eno dash, like that diagonal. Like she doesn't have a normal ground dash.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
dashes up at an angle. She's fun, and she's got some cool stuff there. Um, so it's really pretty. That's the best thing I can say about this game. It looks really pretty, and I'm having just enough fun with it that I'm sticking around. But I'm just gonna take my time with it. I will say I don't think that this is the best new player experience. You start off in gold rank when you boot up ranked.
Oh, okay. And how many ranks are as the
Well,
top?
you could drop down to like bronze, if not further. So the problem is, I wasn't grinding rank day one. I'm kind of slow when it comes to this stuff. I let the nerds do the work. Okay, I'm not really a combo guy. I'm more of a kind of like neutral and footsies kind of guy, and I like to overthink things. Um,
Tell me about it.
it's only been 50 podcasts.
Yes. The
um,
Comcast, 2 Ghost of the Shell movies, several Evangelion movies, and a
oh,
series.
yeah. So, um, yeah, I didn't hop in a rank. So immediately when you get into ranked, immediately I started playing people who had like perfectly like executed combos that fill up like the combo like break bar, like your combo will fall out at this point. Perfectly measured out, like people aren't flubbing. Like everybody's got a combo that leads them to the exact moment where the combo will break and then they end it into like an Oki situation. I was like, holy, I'm trying to feel the game out. Whoa, what's going on here? Uh, so I went down to like silver 2 and then went back up to gold. And that's kind of where my ranked has stopped for now. Because I realized, like, oh, I just need to put in homework for a set play scenario of knocking you down into a meaty situation and making you guess. Because that's what this game's going to turn into. It's going to get the single touch. It's really easy to convert into an assist, which gives you a free combo, and then hit them into a knockdown into a guessing Oki situation, and that's the game. And it doesn't take a whole lot for that. So I've already got my Storm route. I've got her and Doom are like peanut butter and jelly. So I'm just gonna keep labbing that out and it's fun. I was pretty down on it at first. I'm coming around to it by accepting it for what it is.
You're going to the stages of grief, I see.
You
For
know,
fighting games.
it's every single new fighting game that comes out. You know, every other fighting game past the fighting game that I love the most is the worst thing that has ever happened. You know, that's every fighting game player. It's not this. It's not Melee. It's not Guilty Gear Rev 2. It's not. I can't think of another one. I was trying to think of one for you, but you really like Strive, so.
I like Gold Lewis.
Nah, you're right. You play the Lewis. You don't play Strive. But that's pretty much.
Play my own game.
Yeah. So what, Meshi? Why don't you tell me about some Relink and your POV? Because I don't know your POV. I only know my POV. So you tell
Yeah.
me, what's this Ragnarok been like for you while I grab a drink?
Oh, oh, he's gone. Okay. Welcome to my podcast. Fuck that other guy. Uh, man, Ragnarok. What could you say about it? Fucking Eugene or Eugen in German or whatever the fuck it is. Uh,
Go on.
he's he's he hits very hard, but I feel like everyone else hits far faster than him. So like he could do I do like 5 million a hit with just a regular attack.
Yeah.
But I feel like I do no damage, if that makes sense. And
You know.
that's very more obvious to me when it's like, oh, you have to kill this thing over here that isn't the boss. And it has a health bar, and I'm like, I'm pumping sniper shots into this. I know each one of these almost do 10 million damage a shot, and that bar is not moving. And then I see like you or Melt get on top of it, and it's like, and it just disappears. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I know he does damage. I just think everyone else does damage faster or more effectively um, than he does. So I've been trying to do other characters,
Uh huh.
but I can't find one that I've really liked. I've built like 9 of them at this point.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Um and it's just like I can't include melee with the exception of of the spinny guy whose name I can't think of. Like it's the only one it's the only one that because if you know the pains of melee, you used to play melee all the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
trying to do melee is the worst feeling in this game that I could possibly think of. It's so painful to be melee in this game. Because you just have to interrupt your flow so often because that boss decided to do like a 180 and his ass is a hitbox or a hurt box, and he'll smack you and do almost all of your life and damage. So you always have to be constantly like, here comes the dodge, here comes the block, instead of just like having fun pushing buttons. Because most melee characters, at least that I've played, have some, you know, you build up a combo and you have to finish her. And if you don't finish her, you don't build up your special bar. And your special bar takes like 8 or 9 combo finishers to fill up. And you're getting hit like every 2 seconds because you have to either block or parry or dodge. It's just really annoying to be melee. And I
Meshy.
haven't.
Meshy.
Yes. Yeah.
Meshy. Can I tell you? So, you talk about the pains of melee, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And you talk about me being a dodge god, right?
All the
And
time in my
and you're
dreams too.
and and you're like, how does he do it? How is this
Yeah.
guy playing Night Rain, and why is he like jump canceling off the boss's head and dodging attacks and hitting the boss with 2 hammers at the same time, going ham? What you don't know, Meshi, is this is literally my POV. This is all that's happening. Is I'm the raccoon.
I mean,
You think I'm some amazing play, but I'm just I'm making it.
wow. Oh
Roll
man,
out.
that's great. But you're still effective at it. You still do
Yeah,
a ton
yeah.
of damage.
I
So
was raised in the fire, Meshi. It's one of
yeah,
these things where you merely adopted the melee. I was molded by it.
was molded by it. Yeah. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm just having a tough time finding another character that I like that is that feels effective at what they do. And I'm
Hmm.
trying to avoid, but um try not to overlap with characters other people play. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah, because you always want to play someone different than who your friends are playing. Technically, I would almost say like it's almost difficult to be like to say like, oh, don't compare your damage to mine because like my girl is busted, like busted.
Yeah,
And
she is.
Milk has tism, so there my character's broken. Milk has tism, and you know, uh,
I'm literally the B to C plus student in the background trying to compete with the A plus students and be like, can't keep. I'm
no, no,
trying
no, no,
so
no.
hard.
Milk is the A plus student. I cheated and got the test answers beforehand.
Yeah, but I don't know that you've cheated. I just think you're amazing.
And just like, whoa, it's amazing. And I'm just like, black ball, black ball, black
I just
ball.
happen to sit next to Milk and just copy off of her homework.
What? How much damage can I get?
Oh, but
Uh-huh.
so I've tried out the grenade build with Eugen.
Uh-huh.
It's if you can do it right, it's actually kind of a it's like going off of the 60-second, gore attack thing. It's like you could pull off like 30 or 40 more million in 60 seconds. But to do it is so annoying to play it right because his melee attack is shit. He you have to get like in their ass for it to trigger, and you can punch them and it go through their legs and it not count.
Oh.
It's really annoying to like to do it. And it just like if they disabled his sniper mode and just made his grenades be grenade plus, it would be way better. Because you have to enter sniper mode to do grenade plus. Technically you can hold the grenade down, but you kind of move backwards and there's like a 3 second delay for every grenade. So it's just not practical. So you have to be in sniper stance to throw the grenade, then you have to hop out of sniper stance, run up and punch the boss. If you could just throw grenade and punch, it would I would play that build, and I would actually have considerable amount of more fun than what I'm doing because each one of those grenade stacks does like 60 to 90 million damage.
Woo! Yeah.
So it does so much damage, but it's just so impractical to use. And I did get that stupid immortal shell glyph or sigil. That thing is busted. It's so broken.
Isn't
I,
it like
I
in a good
watched.
way? Oh, you got all of it.
Yeah, it's. I watched some nerd do the math on it on the internet,
Yeah.
and you know how there's like celestial lumen, celestial,
Yeah.
all the celestials, right?
Uh-huh.
It beats every single one of those. It beats Fate Breaker in terms of like just raw damage output. It's stupid.
So it's mandatory. Okay.
Yeah, it's just really good. And I like when I read the description of it, I was like, there's no way this could be that good. So I found some internet nerd to explain it to me
Yeah.
or to do the damage numbers for me that I wasn't gonna do. I was like, this is oh god damn it. What do you mean it beats like half of the sigils that you could use in a slot? The only thing it doesn't beat is a raw 15 damage cap. So like 15, the 15 stack is better than the immortal shell. See, like the only thing it loses to.
But you can use it in tandem with everything else anyways.
Yeah,
But it's
and
the
stack it all
second
on
best
top of each other.
contribution to your damage overall of everything you
Yes.
could have. Gotcha. Okay, I get you now. It's the crab thing, Roy. Going through single player and collecting all of the crabs twice gives you pretty much the best damage option thing. So it essentially is mandatory. So now I'm going to have to. Okay, fair enough. I mean,
It
I think.
took it took me about 2 hours to do it.
Oh
But I feel like you could probably cut that down a little bit
my god.
more.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of that was me not realizing where the crab was and like proceeding through the whole level and then having to go back to the beginning of the level where the crab actually was.
Meshy,
Um,
meshy,
so
meshy.
yeah.
I don't think you understand. When we played Elden Ring, I looked for you like a small child looks for their mother in the grocery store. I get so lost. If you had trouble, I'm cooked. Bro, I'm gonna be watching the video for 10 seconds, pausing and moving my character like 3 steps and going back over the video, hitting play, and like going back and forth. I'm cooked. I looked for you like I was a lost child in a grocery store. Meshi, where are you? Where's the boss room?
the luckily they appear on the map.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
with the exception of like two, I
Fuck.
think, because there's like a you
Yeah.
have to hit them out of a boss's hand is one of them, and I forget what the other one is. Um, it's just it's super easy. It's just time consuming,
Oh,
uh,
but it is
and
mandatory.
unfortunately, it's really good.
Yeah. All right. Is what it is. Fair enough. Okay. Well, so you have it now. So we'll play some after the podcast and whatnot. And you can you know see how it feels with that. I guess
Yeah, I mean it's still gonna be nowhere near your character. It's
she is broken.
it's just light years above mine.
You know, it's almost like it's kind of the same thing as I've been playing the Grand Blue like mobile like gotcha game. Some characters are just older designs and they just don't stack up to the new lady who got implemented with this expansion. This is, they got
The-
left behind and um,
They are planning a balance adjustment patch. It looks like though,
oh fuck me.
so
Please, Lord in heaven, don't nerf my character again.
they
It
just need to
broke.
buff everybody else.
Yeah, just buff everybody up. Don't pull a Percy with me. Don't nerf him because he's doing too much damage because you can dodge cancel and keep continually charging his level 3s. Don't take that away from me.
I feel like they would more like hit her in the like uplink generation.
Maybe. Yeah, because she generates a lot. I wonder if they're gonna like. I'd be okay if they focused more on her building the stacks because what they want her to do is to do her claw attack 10 times and then do the orbs because you build up like the stat count and then your balls will do more damage. But DPS wise, it's easier just to throw out the 5 balls and then reset and throw them back out again rather than building stacks up. Um, so I think I'd be okay if her damage was still really high as long as you built stacks and spent them. Um, so yeah, we'll see. Still have yet to get the Frau Warpath. That's the only reason I got off the characters because I couldn't get essentially a sigil that is required
Yeah,
to play a character because you're missing out on 20% of your damage cap.
that's so much.
It's so
That's
much.
so. Oh shit! You
All
have the
right.
worst luck in this game.
It hates me. It doesn't want me to play it, and I'm too stubborn to let go.
Oh, I fucking did. I actually did one of the Infinity fights today because I did the world Infinity fights because like I want to know if my computer team that I've built is strong enough to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit!
No.
It no, it I did. It was like it took me like 10 or 13 minutes to actually kill the boss.
Mhm.
He has so much fucking life. And I almost lost because on the scales, the the third scale that he does, which is the one like the computers could do the first two scales perfectly fine. They know what to do. They blow up the cards.
Uh-huh.
They even know how to balance the damage on the scales so it doesn't
Okay.
hurt anybody most of the
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
It gets to the third set of cards and they look at the cards, don't know what to do with them. I've done it twice where they just hang out with you. And one of those cards is a 10-second countdown that will
The
murder your
death.
entire team.
Mhm.
And they just stand there and do absolutely nothing and then die and then burn down the critical bar and then will stand there and do absolutely nothing again. And
Oh.
I don't understand why.
No. That's tough. That's unlucky.
But I did the infinity fight um for the world, and after I had beat it and looking at the rewards, I was like, why did I even fucking bother? Felt like such a waste of time to do it. But you have to kill all four of them
Uh-huh.
to get the next boss to unlock your final weapon
Oh, the
here.
Terminus Ascension thing, or the unlocking of the Terminus
Yeah.
weapon. Yeah,
I was just like, oh, this was such a long, painful fight for literally nothing. I felt like you.
yeah. Oh,
I get
honey
it now.
child, I am sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, we'll see about getting that final weapon unlocked and see what happens when infinity becomes even longer. I think there's a
Yeah.
continual game after you unlock the. We'll see what happens with the rest of that.
Yeah.
It's fun though when you get to play with your friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to. What was I gonna say? I don't want to look for crabs.
Oh.
My brain shut off. There's a podcast title.
My brain shut off.
Yeah. It was that moment in Night Rain when I was playing the Parry Samurai guy or whatever, and I just had to swing one time, and I just froze up. Swing!
Thanks.
I was so busy with the perfect parries on like his stupid big attacks. I was like, wait a minute, now what? Good times. Killed him though.
Yeah, you did. You did kill him.
Yeah, I did. Uh, I probably think my favorite moment of Night Rain was when I figured out the recluse cocktail mixture for the parry shield and getting the drill spell. That I think that was my favorite thing to come from that video game.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite moment.
And you know what? You know what's even more than performing that feat with my brain power. Do you know what I'm even more proud of, Meshi?
Um, what's that?
When I said Meshi to me, you turned on a fucking dime and ran at me full speed. There wasn't even a hesitation. I don't even think I finished my statement, and you just said, yes! No hesitation, like, why? Or, sure, whatever. No hesitation. Immediately locked at me like a tractor beam and just whomp.
Like when you get yelled at enough, when the person says to me, you don't go, why? You go, oh God, I have to avoid being yelled at any cost.
It was a complete contrast of like we were fighting, I think, the silly like vomiting like big mouth monster thing, I think. and I had to hit Meshi to get him off the ground. And I did a jumping attack, and Meshi was continually crawling at me that the jumping stab missed. And he was just like, I thought I was helping. I was like, I'm moving target. It was a complete inverse of that. Everything I wanted in that moment to happen, you immediately did, and we got the silly, Dayman.
Yeah.
Fighter of the Night Man. Oh, that game's fun. We should go back sometime, right, Meshi?
Yeah. I'm healed up.
Okay, let's hop into something else. Drive scum up a wall. I got to play Helldivers 2 for the first time. Okay, so I played Helldivers 1 back in the day on the PS4. Had fun with it. And it was more of a like top-down, like twin stick shooter, kind of fun thing. And this one's full 3D. So hopped in, really was enjoying the tutorial. I had a lot of fun doing that, kind of getting immersed in the world, and just they just did Starship Troopers better than Starship Troopers did.
Yep.
And we started out having fun with the missions. The first one, you said medium difficulty. And I was like, am I ready for this, Meshi? And you're like, yeah, we'll be fine. I don't know how many times you died, and I had to resurrect you while fighting for my life with the base weapon.
I died a lot.
Well, to be fair, it'd been a really long time since you played.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, so it was fun in that moment of like, okay, really fighting to get your teammate off the ground, and it was you relearning the game and me learning the game. Can I appeal to the people on the internet who think that they could teach people how to play a video game? I beseech you. I promise you that if you really like a video game and you want your friends to play, I promise you coming in with like later game weapons and bullshit and doing everything is not quote unquote teaching people or letting them have a good experience up front. It is actively detrimental, and you're like, I'm teaching you. It's like, no, sweetie pumpkin. So it was the second mission that happened. And what happened on the first one, Meshi? We died, but we got the mission done.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, the only thing I want to do in this next mission, the second one I've ever done, just to do it once, is extract. That's all I want to do. Let's focus on getting the mission done and getting out of there. And I want to play this like just one life, one chance, just really fight it out. I thought we could have some fun, kind of like light RP of just trying to keep each other alive, and really go for it. And it immediately got ruined. The one thing, so I have two team kills on my account. One of them was I tried to save Meshi and I accidentally shot a hole in his chest. My fault. That was my bad. To be fair, I killed the bugs that were chasing after him as he was screaming.
You did. Yeah.
The second one was the second one was a self kill because someone decided that, oh, this will be helpful for you. Here's a turret thing. And it lasered me in the side of the head and killed me and stopped me from extracting on the second mission, the only thing I wanted to do, and it immediately ruined it. I hadn't been that more annoyed at someone in my entire life. It actively just soured my initial experience of it.
Oh man, that fucking laser.
And I get it, if you want to giggle and cackle and all that stuff, that's fine. There's a time for that. There really is, Not when I want to get like the bare basics down and get my bearings in the game. And I like the idea of going into a planet and keeping my guy alive. You know, I don't care that you have 20 people you can throw wave after wave of your own guy. I do not care. Like, I want to go in there and try to get as much bug goo on my guy and get him out of there with that bug goo on him still. I'm fighting for my life. Um, that all being said, I did have fun, and I will be playing more of it. I'm pretty sure for like the first, probably the next like 10 hours of gameplay is probably just gonna be you and me.
Fair enough.
You know,
I'm interested to, because there's a nuke backpack that's
Yeah.
new that isn't that wasn't in there the last time I played. Apparently, you can run at the enemy with it armed.
Get out of here! I've got this.
I've got this.
Precision. But overall, other than like having people helping, the game is genuinely fun. There's some weird like hang-ups as far as like reloading and stuff goes, and like menus you having to re-enter in commands to get stuff to get off your screen. That's different from everything else. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It is immersive in its own way that you only have like 8 clips of ammo on you, so you have to watch your reload times, right? I get that. It's just different than a lot of shooting games I'm used to that like you empty the clip and the reload automatically happens, or after each engagement you go ahead and reload. This is more of like a conscious decision of like, I have a clip, I guess I'll keep it, and that kind of thing. But like opening up the map, you got to get back out of the map, otherwise you're defenseless as you're being jumped by swarms of enemies.
It'll be cool. Oh, go ahead, finish your thought.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, and I get lost in hallways, so you were relegated to opening the map constantly because I don't know my head from my ass. Oh, and that was the other thing. So when you have your help of these players who have been playing, veterans of the game, if you will, the one moment you actually want them to help, and be like, yeah, sure, we'll cross the water there. Instead of saying, hey, you can't do that, you'll die, just being like, yeah, I didn't do you want. Proceeds to kill both of us because we don't know any better. With all you have to say is, no, you'll die. 3 words. Just actively like being a detriment to just everything. We should have just played you and me for a while, just so I could get my bearings in a safe environment where I just had you to yell at. To be fair, it was really funny as you were trying to get your bearings on it again, and I'm just hearing you as you got swarmed. And I turned, and there's just bugs flinging your body. I'm like, Mercy!
It's I used to actually be very good at dodging bugs, and I've lost all of it. I forgot how I forgot just how panic-inducing it is when they just all are leaping at you.
Oh, they are. The amount of like no scope kills of like not aiming down sights that you have to do, especially when you're getting like rushed by like just a swarm of just having like go like boop boop boop. Like, it's fun. It genuinely is fun. I am having fun. So I will be playing more of that. I would, and I think a big update came out for this game also.
Yeah, some Illuminate update. It'll be interesting to because as you go up higher in difficulty, new enemies come. One of them is like I don't know if it's probably still around. It's probably, there's worse versions of it. It's a hunter bug, and so it can go invisible, and it will just track you down, like if
That's
it knows you're on
horrifying.
the map.
Yeah.
And I'll be interested to, because there's 3 different enemy types. I haven't fought the blue people. I stopped playing before the blue people came out. But there's robots. They're like Terminator robots, basically.
Hmm.
in giant mech suits, and they're, I don't know, they're their own kind of horribleness. That bugs, his bugs will melee swarm you, and the robots will walk at you and shoot giant rockets, machine guns. They have chainsaw arms, so it's its own version of
Horror.
horrifying.
Yeah. And
Uh,
genuinely, it makes me just want to go back to this because I don't think I've watched past the first Starship Troopers movie. I think I may have started the second one. Uh, Maybe it's like on the Sci-Fi Channel when I was a kid, but I don't think I got invested into the sequels and whatnot afterwards. I love the
yeah,
CG movies. Both those
yeah.
CG movies are sick. I really like those. The live action ones, I know they're like direct to DVD kind of like whatever movies, but I still almost kind of want to watch them now just to see.
They're kind of like that, like really bad but endearing kind of
It's got a
movies.
lot of heart, just not a lot of talent for the execution of the thing.
Yeah. Um, I don't think they're. I mean, they're definitely worth experiencing if you're kind of wanting more Starship Troopers.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so you played a little bit more of a little fighting game.
Yeah, I played more Avatar.
So what's the update, Meshi? How do you feel
Um,
about it this week? Week 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. How are you feeling?
I am still enjoying it and its wackiness, and it's like I'm learning more about the characters. Like everyone has kind of like their weird own play style that's kind of not, it probably has. I haven't really done the tutorial for a lot of characters, but
Mm-hmm.
like the Fire Lord, right? You could build a one of his enhances is like grapple, and I just learned this yesterday. Apparently, if you get grappled by him, he can use his movement, his flow meter, which is like jet boots,
Mm-hmm.
like move across the ground and stuff, to shoot up into the air and then shoot back down in the floor. And if you do both of them, it will do more of your health and damage based on how high he managed to get up and how fast he came back down to the ground. Um, so you'll go from like losing like 20% of your life because he's a grappler to
Uh-huh.
like 60% of your life because he
Oof.
fucking just because he just skyrocketed up into the air and then just
Yeah.
powered back down to the floor. It's I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just was like, oh, it's just a grappler guy. But like the things he can do is like really funny and crazy to watch. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen videos of him power jetting through people's like projectiles and then just grabbing them and then shooting up into the sky and then power bombing them into the ground. Um, it it feels like a game for you,
You think so?
um, because like there's so much like weird stuff that you could do that my brain is incapable of being like, oh yeah, I've got this kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Because like every character had, it just feels like they were like, have fun. Everyone could
A
do
more
weird,
free
wacky
form
stuff.
fighting game that's not so focused on creating bumpers so no one gets too far out of line.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like,
Um.
okay.
Um. Some character, because it's just like some characters just have some moves where I'm like, why? Why would you put this in this game?
Well, why would you give
Like,
them this?
yeah, like Nightmare Cora, who I've never fought before, can teleport full screen, either in front of you, behind you, or above you, and it's practically instant, and then immediately go into like a combo from it, or immediately into a grab. It's like stupid. It's like, um, and it. I'm sure there's a way around it, but not knowing, you know, still trying to learn the game, not
Mm-hmm.
knowing how to fight that when someone can instant teleport and is also kind of a zoner in their own way because they just have a shit ton of projectiles and then could just instant teleport behind you and then grab you. It's just bullshit. This is stupid.
Bullshit worries.
Um, no, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of love in this game. There's a lot of like wackiness. Like when you die, like the game freezes, like a freeze frame kind of thing. So it, they're doing all this like animation stuff in the
Mm-hmm.
background to make getting hit and stuff look smoother. The way they do stuff. And you'll just get a freeze frame of just like the most blurry, weird face that they're doing in it. And at first you're like, why are you doing this? But then as the more you play it, you're like, this is kind of funny. This.
It's actually
Yeah.
fun. No.
No, I've enjoyed
Awesome.
it so far. I
Well, you know
recommend.
what? Well, you know what, Meshi? I'm gonna pick it up, and we could play it some together. And you know who I'm gonna play?
Soka.
I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna play this lady, whoever this is.
Oh yeah,
Uh, I,
but
s- I saw some combos and stuff, and just how she hits you looks cool. Like that looks sick to me. So this is who I will learn.
that's
And we'll play.
so funny
Why?
because Bob, when I was playing him, he
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Has Scum got this game?" I was like, "No, he hasn't got it yet. We just talked about it." He
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Oh." Because I totally thought he was gonna play Azula, who is that character that you just said.
He read me like a book. 1,000%. So yeah, I'm gonna get it, and I'll mess around with stuff, and we can see. Yeah, we'll see what it is, and we can have a little review afterwards. Okay, very cool, very cool. Um, all right, so our favorite show is back, Meshi.
Yes.
It's back, and we've watched the first 2 episodes. Um,
Yeah.
um, would recommend. I even going back to like season 1 has been really fun. It's been super fun, and I had a lot of fun watching it. Um, Isn't it so good?
Oh my gosh. Holy shit. That is really good. I feel like someone was very biased and spent more time on their character's hair than anyone else's in the cars. But you know what? It's
Meshi,
good.
you got a beard, you got glasses. Your shit had me cackling. I was sitting in my house at like 7 a.m. laughing my ass off. It's just, it's a fun
Good
show.
job, Ryan.
You know, excellent work. Excellent work. So we also watched a movie, a little movie Meshi decided to recommend called Hard
Yeah.
Eyes. How'd you feel about this Meshi movie?
It was definitely better than I thought it was going to be. Because usually horror movies that are like this are usually just kind of terrible slog.
Yeah, this was almost a little satirical.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But I actually enjoyed it. The humor was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of the kills were great,
Ooh,
very
yeah.
visceral, and
It started out real strong when you have the lady trapped in the wine grape smashing machine. Uh, you start off pretty strong.
pretty strong. The sound effects for the villain were good. like
Hmm.
Tim like walking and like the nice like loud thud that he has when he's just kind of just casually strolling through a place. It's very ominous. It was very good tension building.
I think my favorite part was when like you knew they knew what they were doing because our immediate reaction was what the characters ended up saying.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. It was verbatim. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And you said something, and then 5 seconds later, they literally said the exact same line.
Literally the exact same lines. It was so good. It was something along the lines of who the fuck is that? And like I have no fucking idea. It's like exactly what they
The exact same cadence and everything. It was just you. You would have thought it was pre-watched.
said.
But
Oh
no,
shit.
this was enjoyable. I will say, for a fun kind of just tongue-in-cheek slasher flick, it was pretty fun. I did enjoy it.
I do recommend. I'd give it an 8-2.
Oh yeah, we haven't been rating stuff. Well, actually, this was the first movie, right? Reacher is Reacher out of 10. Like, there's no.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You say 8-2?
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Right up my alley.
You know what? I'm not gonna be contrarian. I'm gonna be right up there with you because we had fun watching this movie. Okay, next movie. Okay, so I don't know if you got to watch this entire movie.
No, but I feel like I came in
You
at
missed
not that bad.
essentially all you missed was like the setup, and you got to see him in his boring HR job, and they were making fun of like modern day workplaces. Um,
Yeah.
and pretty much him and his sad existence. As soon as you hopped into VC, it was like the starting point. It's like, okay, he's He Man. Um, we watched Masters of the Universe because it was on Prime, and I have had Prime since like 2009. Um, this movie ended up being better than I expected. Uh, I thought genuinely it was gonna be just bad. Um, I think it helps that I did watch like a good like 12 episodes or something of the cartoon like a couple weeks ago. Um, what'd you think of it, Meshi? Of just your viewing of it?
I enjoyed it. It very much reminded me of the really old cartoon and some of the I forget when the other one came out. I thought it was the early 2000s, I think, of that one. And
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like just the style and like it really like especially like the really old cartoon.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of reminded me a lot of that. Just like someone watched it and was like, I'm gonna try and make that into a movie. Or not into a movie, but kind of reference that a lot with its kind of cheesiness and over the top kind of things going on in the background. Like the slow walk through the smoke and then all of them just being like, oh god, we're
Yeah.
dying. I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected to, and surprisingly was not disappointed in Skeletor.
I wish I could share that sentiment with you, but I liked what Skeletor did and the things that he did. I just wish there was a little more treble in his voice. The low kind of like thing, the whole thing. Like I get it, but I don't know. Skeletor's so iconic in my mind, and maybe it's because I latched on to him because Skeletor's my boy, right? I am
Yeah.
not nice like formed my personality. So I wish he would have just leaned, because it did lean into a lot of the old stuff. I just wish Leto would have just kind of just really just yeah just went
Just
for it.
hand it up a little bit more. Yeah.
Even if it was for a scene of like him like getting punched in the jaw really hard, and like from that moment on, him just like being like yeah, like it changing his voice or something silly like that, I would have taken.
That would have
That
been
would have been a good
so.
bit. Like he's talking all
If
serious and whatnot, just gets punched. Yeah, what happened? You know,
like, it's as though from then on that was the rest of his voice. He just the reason he talks like that is because he got hit so fucking hard in the face.
if
That
you
would
want
be
me to,
amazing.
if you want me to consult your script, I will. I promise you, I can make people love what you're creating even more. But no, I did like it. I did enjoy it for what it was. My only gripes were the Skeletor thing, and I kind of wish they would have let their own lore rock, but they kind of spent more time like calling it stupid rather than him just being like He-Man and that guy is Ram Man. It's like no, all of the names from the 80s cartoon were the He-Man characters like childhood nicknames that no one else knew. I kind of wish that they just accepted what it was, and as soon as you went to that world, that's what it was, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Rather than everything being like, why'd you name me Ram Man? Well, you ram stuff.
You
Um,
ripped.
and I didn't, the first couple, like, the first couple Fister jokes were kind of eh. There was one towards the end that was good. I was like, that's the one. The other ones were delivered kind of poorly, but that Fister joke was funny. Um, but
What,
overall,
what,
I did like it.
what was the joke that Fister gave Ram Man when they were fighting the villains? I think it was, give
Give
him
him
head,
head.
Ram Man.
Yes. It was good. Like that one was good. To be fair, the Fister actor, he's not the best in the world, so he kind of. I think the delivery was a little stilted, and why the first couple of jokes didn't land very well. I think that was after you came in. But the follow ups were good. So I'm inclined. I'd give He Man, because it was fun and the action was really good. Did you know that shot? I just saw a YouTube short about this. I'm not like looking into stuff. Where He Man is beating the shit out of Skeletor. They shot that practically.
Really?
Yeah, that was that. Of course, they enhanced the image and afterward, but you watch them actually film it. The guy is being like rotoscoped quickly around to each punch and whatnot. Like they actually did it, and it turned out really good. It wasn't just like a CG like whatever thing. Like they actually shot it.
Oh.
So it was
Oh,
cool to see. Like, and you felt it. Like
yeah.
when he was beating the shit out of him, it was like ooh ooh ooh.
Yeah, he was beating the
Uh,
shit out of it.
yeah, it was fun. And the
That's
action
good to
scenes of them
know.
like in the ships like try to get away, like that shit was hilarious, and people eating it super hard. Um I even like Mr. Elbow as Man at Arms. I bought it, you know. Of course,
Yeah.
I've loved everything he's been in since Pacific Rim. Reset the Clock, that man like stole. He has a special place in my heart now. You know.
Yeah. He's hard not to enjoy.
Yeah. Where else was I going with this? Oh, what would you give Master of the Universe Meshi out of 10? What would you rate it? Granted, you saw half the movie, but
7-7.
7-7. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I guess I'm trying to think about it from like genre. Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7-9. I enjoyed it. It was fun. There's a couple things I wish they would have done differently, because I was trying to think of like, did I like it more than Hard Eyes? And I was like, well, Hard Eyes did what it was supposed to and actually like subverted a lot of my expectations in a good way. And kind of was just like what it was. There's a few little gripes I had. I will say though that Skeletor scene of him like being in each of like He-Man's like visions of his like other life stuff, like Skeletor like in a suit and tie, like a just like a button-up shirt and a tie at his office job, and then going into like the date with him in a velour suit, and just Skeletor tormenting him. It was just good. Like that was a
It was
good
good.
bit. It was a good bit.
Oh shit! That office scene where he walks through the door and then just backhands that one guy into the cubicle, and then just looks back and he's like dead on the ground.
Oh, it's so
Uh,
good. So good. Okay, and we got recommended. Some channel points were spent, and we watched the first two episodes of Raised by Wolves, which was this is directed by Ridley Scott. Um, what do you think of Raised by Wolves, Meshi?
very very interesting. Um, the are they androids or robots? I guess they're
They're
android. I call them
yeah,
androids, don't
androids.
they?
Yeah,
The androids are quite interesting. Like the father guy is kind of like, I'm not gonna call him the stereotype, but I feel like his archetype is used a lot in the movies because he kind of seems like the voice of reason when
yeah.
everyone else is like crazy, but it's his own like kind that's
Hmm.
being crazy, and but he's like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. What are you talking about? It's kind of, I see it a lot. It's not bad. It's just kind of,
Hmm.
maybe I've seen it more from Ridley Scott, and that's why it seems so familiar. Um, the mother android is, I don't know how to feel about her. Um, I think it's more of her like weird like attack form that I'm just kind of like, I get it, but it's really like silly looking.
The T posing, the
Yeah,
whatever. Um, I feel as though because this was like 2020. I feel as though this is a lot of what Ridley Scott wanted to do with the Prometheus and Alien Covenant movies and Paradise Lost stuff. Because there's a lot of. This is even more heavy handed with like the parallels with like religious theming and whatnot. Like this is like full in on it. Like
yeah,
it's a
dude.
little more subtle with like Covenant and Prometheus and that kind of thing. This one's like, no, no, no. These are space believers, and these other people are atheists, you know,
Yeah.
and whatnot. And I feel as though he got to kind of do exactly what he wanted to in terms of like, oh, I can finally tell the story and not like try to like veil it with a like xenomorph mask anymore. Like I can just say this stuff. Um, and I do like the um like you're talking about the dad being the quote unquote voice of reason and whatnot as a character and whatnot. And I guess for this story, for me, it makes sense because he is the base model and the kind of like he's trying to do the one thing that he's programmed to do, and he's not special. He's the off the line model of you need to get this done, as where she's actually what do they call it, the necromancer,
Necromancer,
like
yeah.
the battle weird, and they like do the like the the Jesus pose and are flying
Yeah.
around and like this liquefying things by screeching at it. Um, like
Uh,
that whole scene that I feel like they almost like took directly out of that anime, like Elfen Lied or whatever, of her walking down that hallway, it just like splattering people. Like it was good. Like you feel unnerved watching this lady just like look like those first two paladin dudes or whatever that they just like their skin boils and they just fall over dead. Like
oh, yeah.
don't
Those
look at
poor guys.
her. Like um
I, I'm actually really, I'm wondering if they're ever going to explain it, because it's mentioned twice. Like those paladins say, "Don't look at her," and then like she yells at the kid to not look at her.
yeah.
So I'm like curious why. Like, is her? is her weapon system based on what's looking at her, or is it like just like a defense that she has that if you're looking at her, it just kind of just attacks you immediately for no reason?
I think if you like, because she has to keep taking her eyes out, right? I think it is like a
Yeah.
line of sight thing that if you make eye contact with her in that state, that you're cooked. She can also just yell at stuff and like blow stuff up too. But I think if it's just a natural thing, like if you make eye contact with her with those eyes in that moment, that you're cooked. Is what I think. But I wonder if they'll explain because this show got canceled. Like I don't think they ever finished it.
Oh well, that's shitty.
Yeah. Well, it got canceled. I don't know if they actually finished it out or if it's just left in a spot of like um whatever. But God, man, is it bleak though. Cuz you're kind of starting the show off and it's just like these two androids are trying to make jello children. Cuz I thought they were just androids also, but it's like no. They're actually like making test tube babies and trying to raise them and the kids are just dying off.
One by one.
One by one, death claims us all. It's very much the because and that's when it gets into like the religious parallels and theming. It's like Job, where everything terrible's happen and like it's the inverse because Job, everything terrible happens to him, like loses kids, everything goes to shit, but he believes in God. This is like the inverse of that, where these are the atheists, and the worst thing imaginable is happening as they keep losing their children, and their whole thing is just whatever. So there's so much of it that it's kind of like a religious themed cake that everything has a reference to something.
Yeah.
But
I'm interested to see where it goes.
Yeah. Because sci-fi is cool. Like, it's...
Yeah. I'm mostly curious what... Because they need... Well, I mean, I guess... If I'm curious what the Paladins are now going to do with the handful they have left. Because at some point they need to be a threat, or they're going to go off and do their own thing. It'll be interesting to see if the show lasts long enough for them to actually have done anything, or if it's just mostly on the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I think they could have left out. I think they could have left out the shields.
Yeah, the shields are an interesting choice.
A little silly. I did like watching the religious android fight the mom android.
Oh, that was...
I always like a good like android v android fight. It's kind of like when who played David? I always forget the actor's name.
I always also forget that.
Magneto, not Cumberbunch. It's the other one. Fassbender, Michael Fassbender. Watching him fight himself in Covenant was fun. I like whenever like you see them fight. It's always a little different because they're more like not methodical or like whatever. But they have a good way of portraying. He knows how he wants his robots to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had fun. I enjoyed it. We'll see where it goes. We're going to watch a couple of things just because Meshi hadn't seen it yet. This is a little special look of Ryu in the new Street Fighter movie that's coming out with Mr. Mimosa playing Blanca.
The Bison?
Yep, it's Bison.
I know what you're capable of. Show me.
Interesting choice. Oh my gosh. Open it up with Blanca Ball.
Stop! I do not wish to fight you. Then you die. Okay? I want you. Oh, okay.
Anyways, there was Maximilian, dude. He has his cameo. You know what I always find funny whenever they like try to do a um, whenever they portray the fireball, like the Hadoken, like in the video game, it's like 70 points of damage in a 1,000 point life bar, but in the movies and every adaptation, it's like the most powerful thing ever.
Oh yeah, just blowing apart walls and stuff. Takes an extreme amount of effort to conjure it.
Yeah, and it's always like, "Grrr!" It's like literally a Kamehameha, but like in the video game, it's like, I've done less than 1/10 of your life.
Fear me, mortal.
Yeah, and then you got Yipes here. That's Justin Wong to his right. I don't know if these two are anybody. But we got some fun FGC cameos that are going to be in the movie. It looks to me like it's going to be tongue-in-cheek. And I feel as though Ken Masters is going to be what we wanted Johnny Cage to be in the Mortal Kombat 2 movie.
Do you know who's playing Ken in this movie?
He's a guy I don't know who he is. A lot of here's him. Hold on.
Oh my God, Guile.
Yeah, Guile. That's him. I don't know if I know him from literally anything.
Yeah, I don't recognize him either.
Yeah, that guy. But kind of being like a washed up, kind of like, uninspired fight. Like, I think this is going to be what we wanted from Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2.
So it's probably going to be the Mortal Kombat movie that we wanted, but Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And no fatalities.
And it's going to be just kind of more like fun and silly. Because, you have literally, where is he? 50 Cent as Balrog.
Oh my gosh.
With the hairline. You got Cammy. You got, where's Guile's haircut? I think it's in the next frame.
I was so focused on the fucking woman in that shot that I did not notice the men in cloth Speedos with hammers behind her at all until you paused the video.
Wait, I didn't see them either. You were looking at Chun too?
I was so focused on Chun, I ignored everything else going on in that scene.
Mommy! I didn't know there was men in Speedos with hammers either. Oh, don't worry, Meshi. We beat the allegations every single time. We're so straight. We make 180 degrees look wavy. And then for America, there's Cammy, Balrog, Ziclaw, Vega. I forgot who this is even supposed to be. It's a silly deep cut. Eric Andre's an announcer. I like how El Fuerte they're making fun of.
Why did they make him fat though?
Because I think they're making fun of how stupid he is.
Oh, I mean that's
no
fair.
one liked
he
El
does.
Fuerte.
You think? Oh, really? Yeah, that makes sense. He squeaked every time he fucking ran around. It was really annoying.
Again with the squeaky shoes. I think he's a jobber just to let Ken I think the scene will cut in with Ken kicking him and El Fuerte falling on his face. I don't think there's actually going to be a fight. I think this is going to be more of just a cameo thing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh my God, they have the car destruction.
Yeah,
too.
and everything. Yeah, I think they know. You just need to know. You need to lean into this movie and just kind of. It's silly.
Wonder if they're gonna do the same Bison speech. Try and do the Bison speech from the really old movie. That was
For me it was a Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder if they're gonna try. Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah, and that's the guy from Reacher, actually.
Oh really? Okay.
It's that big guy.
Oh,
yeah.
From the last season where he's fucking huge.
Yeah, the guy he baits into punching himself in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh, I'm excited. I think this is gonna be better than I anticipated it to be, or I hope so. I don't know, when does this movie even come out?
For Bison, it was a Tuesday. Oh, are they gonna do the Chun-Li shower scene too?
I think Vega will attack her in the shower. I think that's going to happen.
Interesting.
May have to watch.
In high def.
Yeah.
IMAX?
IMAX 3D. Do they even still do 3D?
Well, I don't fucking think so.
At least Honda's not Hawaiian now.
Oh my god, Akuma's in this movie too.
Yeah, yeah. Akuma,
Still not
where
gonna-
are your prayer beads?
Still not gonna kill anybody.
Of course not. He's gonna try his hard out to do it, but it won't happen.
You take one more step and I will detonate.
Okay, so have you watched this Avengers Doomsday sneak preview thing of 2 minutes of doomness?
I have not.
Okay. Okay, before we watch this, yeah, I showed it where Yipes and Wong were at. Unless that was from a while ago. I just want to know, Meshi, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are your expectations for Avengers Doomsday? Like, where are you at with these movies now?
The last Marvel movie that I watched was probably I guess it would have been the show. The last Marvel thing that I watched was Loki season 2, if I'm being honest. So I don't really have any expectations whatsoever. I'm not tapped out, but I'm also kind of like,
You're not inclined to watch Phase 3. Wait, no, Phase
Yeah.
4?
I don't know.
What was the
things
end
are
game? The
on.
culmination of Phase 2 or no? That was Phase 3. That was the crescendo of Phase 3 because Dark World was Phase 2, right?
Yeah.
You got the Inception, Phase 2, Phase 3 culminated with Infinity, the Infinity War, which is kind of where I kind of jumped off at, and I didn't really go towards the
I
extra.
feel like most people jumped off of it at Infinity.
Because what else is there? Did you have like
After-
Thunderbolts,
After Infinity,
Black
you have
Panther 2?
Thunderbolts, Black Panther 2, Ant-Man, Quantum Medium, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You have the Loki shows. You have all the other shows, Secret or
Agents of Shield,
Agents of Shield,
WandaVision.
The new Vision thing coming up. Yeah, the Doctor Strange movie, the second one. Yeah, so it's
Everything you just named, I did not watch, including what I said. Yeah, so I really did jump off at the end of Infinity War.
and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Didn't see that one either.
I think that was the last Marvel movie that I had actually watched.
Okay, so that's where we're kind of okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would almost call that like you're not burnt out, you're just kind of apathetic.
Yeah. Like I'm not chomping at the bit for more Marvel, basically.
Yeah, you got the saturation, and now you're kind of like, I don't really need any more of this. Okay, I just wanted to see where we were both kind of sitting at. I don't know how optimistic you were or that kind of thing. We seem to be pretty much in the same boat of, So let's see what this has, if this does anything for us, Meshi. Because Doctor Doom's cool. Victor, he's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like the setting that this paused on right now. It looks cool with the green.
Yeah. Let's find out. Here we go, Meshi.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different. He used to be kind, he used to be caring.
I thought that was
then
Obi-Wan Kenobi for a second.
everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
Victor, did you do this? All of you have lived stolen lives. But now you must give them back. Answer me, Victor! Did you do this? I swear you will beg for hell long before I grant it. Hell answers to me. For I am Doom.
Okay, so that's kind of a hard ass line.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not. So essentially, they're not doing a parallel world Tony Stark ended up being Doom. It's just they're playing it straight, and Robert Downey Jr. is just gonna play Victor Von Doom.
Yeah. He's well, I think Doom is from the Fantastic Four movie, their universe. And then for
Yeah.
whatever reason, he
Mhm.
bleeds over. I didn't see the Fantastic Four movie, so I have no fucking idea. But
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to be what I was afraid of. They were going to bring quote unquote Robert back, and this was going to be because the newest Fantastic Four is an alternate
oh,
reality. I thought they were going to make Tony Stark turn into Doctor Doom based on what happens in that alternate universe, and that's why
rather
he was
than
back.
gotcha, rather than him being born Doom, basically.
Yeah, so now that he's just kind of the actor behind the mask, I feel a little better about it. Um, yeah, you know, we need to watch Bleach. The only thing I thought about when he stopped fucking Thor was just fucking Aizen just.
Was Aizen, yeah. I
um,
mean, the two fingers stop a blade. I mean, that's you always got to show off like the how like much stronger the villain is than like your guy. So you always have your fall character that's like, hey, this is our biggest, heaviest guy. When he
mhm,
swings, he's gonna block it just so we
yeah,
can. Poor Thor.
yep. You know, so I mean, I still my jimmies aren't necessarily rustled. Uh, Slightly more.
It's probably better than. I'm not gonna say better. It's it's the best looking thing that I've seen that makes me kind of there's Obi-Wan again want to watch it. Wait, why was Gambit there? What the fuck? I
You're
just
not
realized
wrong. Why is Channing Tatum here? Because they in Gambit somebody else. I got you, Cher.
I got you,
Uh,
share.
this is all going to culminate. I think they're going to kill off the Fox crew, right? Because they're going to give the other
Oh, they're gonna
X-Men,
kill yeah.
like
They're
Patrick Stewart and Lord Magnus, are going to die super hard.
They're gonna die, and then like the other X-Men movie that's coming out is gonna, probably show up somehow in here.
Yeah, because they've already got the new Scott. They've got the new Jean's gonna be here, or is that the old Scott? I think that's the old Scott from the Fox
That's the
movies.
old Scott, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they are gonna probably have them be fodder to get killed, fighting Doom. So this it will be yeah. So this is really looking like that because we just watched a summary of Secret Wars, and this looks like they're pulling in the same way that this is going to be as much Secret Wars as Civil War was actually Civil War, quote unquote.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Can I
Mhm.
the scene where Thor gets knocked on the ground, right?
Mhm.
So right here. The this the battlefield that he's in. I don't really whatever it is or whatnot. Oh, there's one of those Thanos ships at the background. Deadpool 3
Uh-huh.
on one of the screens, and he mentions it in Deadpool 3. It's, why is Thor crying? Why is Thor holding me crying? And I'm pretty sure he's on that battlefield in that scene. Why is Thor crying? Do you think Deadpool's gonna be in the movie?
Oh man, because Deadpool 3 was huge. It made them money.
Yeah.
I I wonder. Oh, that's pretty cool. I do like the Sentinel designs. I do appreciate that they didn't try to like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. These are the closest to the old Sentinels that I remember from like the old cartoon and like
You
what I used to see.
stink mutant.
Yeah, just with Victor Von Doom green eyes because he's resurrecting them out of the ground. You know.
Pretty
I
good.
Please don't make Doom control computers. Let's hope that Doom's not. Yeah, this has got to be magic. This isn't going to be just technology.
Yeah. That he definitely looks like he has a blend of magic, and because I think even on his gloves, it's oh, that wasn't I mean, I don't know Victor's symbols, but I mean that kind of looks magical, like a magic symbol bullshit. But that could just be Victor's crest or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, the Victor family crest.
The Victor family, the Victor family crest.
um,
But it'll. Yeah, I think Milk that they're probably gonna kill off like a bunch of fucking people in here that they no longer need.
yeah, because they got the young people for the new X-Men, and poor
Yeah.
Gandalf is gone, bro. Patrick Stewart, Captain Picard is gone. Um,
Is
that would be
is
kind of
Patrick
interesting.
Stewart in this movie, or
Yeah,
is this?
right there.
Oh, so he didn't get. This isn't the
Last Stand. No,
X
this is
Men.
not. No,
Okay.
no. Last Stand happened in Days of Future Past. Remember, prevented that from happening.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, there you go. So Patrick Stewart's still there. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
I hope Victor like fixes his legs for just a moment so that he can walk and then kills him.
Bro, lets him stand up, then immediately. Whoa!
Like I wanted to give you one last piece of hope before I rip it
Oh.
away.
We consult us for your scripts, please. We'll make things so much better. Oh, actually printing money.
I can imagine. I think they're gonna kill off Thor. I think this is gonna be the last time Chris
yeah.
Hemsworth is Thor.
I think if we're going off of Secret Wars, I think that Thor will be the equivalent of Thanos. I don't know if they're gonna get as graphic as ripping out his skeleton, but I think Doom is gonna kill him really, really hard.
Yeah, they are.
You know, and I'd be pretty cool with that. What I don't want them to do is, who's the chick that they have playing Valkyrie in the third Thor movie?
Oh, I don't know her name,
Do
but
you,
I
do you
know
know
who
what I'm
you're
talking about? That
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
for the
you've complained about her before.
for the love of God, do not make her the new Thor. For the love of God, I'd rather have
Oh,
Beta Ray Bill.
no, no, no. She's fodder. She's fodder at best in this movie.
I'm scared, Meshi. I'm scared they're gonna prop her up to take the mantle, and
I would bet money that they would do Beta Ray Bill before they make her Thor.
we're gonna check back whenever this comes out. Hedge your bets, everybody. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. I hope. Mhm.
I no, it's too crazy of a theory, but Loki coming back because Thor died and then taking up his mantle of Thor.
Okay, calm down. Back it up. Okay. You're right. I shouldn't let you speak sometimes.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You've gone too far. He's too mischievous to be Thor. He's not brolic. He's slim and beautiful and maniacal. Slightly nervous about the oh no, I won't be able to fill out the breastplate.
Don't worry, Loki. It conforms to you. Oh God, my slender waist and thighs.
Oh no, my bird chest, and it shrinks into like a child's medium. Oh man.
Got some.
Yeah, I'm excited because I like Big Thor. I do. I'm pretty sure this is going to be fine to hop straight into and watch. I don't think we're missing much else from the failed movies and watching Harrison Ford as the Hulk. I don't think we're going to miss out on too much.
The only thing I think of is maybe the Fantastic Four movie, but I feel like you kind of skip through it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Where's that? Hold on. Where is it?
I mean, that's a pretty good like wallpaper right there, freeze frame.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, please make the... Is it not on the internet right now? Okay, we'll end on something cursed. Is that okay with you?
Yeah. I'm fine.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Take off that vibranium suit, T'Challa. Get over here and kiss me on my hot rock. It's clobbering time.
Oh my God.